In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to remove a background of an image with the CSS, but it's only for the backgrounds with white color. This is my image. As you can see, it has a white color background, but we have removed the background color here. If we change the screen background color, as you can see, it's transparent, and even if you change the color, it matches because this image, the background is removed. So let's see how I made it. Let's create a folder. I call it height background. I open the Visual Studio Code, drag and drop my folder into it, and I make a file called Index.html. Inside this one, I make the basic HTML5 structure. I give it a title, remove background. Inside this one, I make a div with a class of flex. Okay, let's create a div with a class of flex. Inside this div, I make another div, and inside this div I make a title, image with white background. So first I show you an image with a white background, and then as we remove the background, let's open it with a live server so we can see everything. And I make the Visual Studio Code a little bit smaller. Okay, just like that. After the title, I make an image tag, and for the source, I just go to Google and search for an image. For example, I want this Brave logo, which has a white background color. I copy the URL and I put it on the source, on the src of the image. And that's it. It must be show up in here, and there it is. Okay, now let's make another div. Inside this div, again I make a title, image without white background, and I make another image tag, and inside the source I put the exactly same URL of the Brave logo. But I want to do one more thing. I want to add a class to this image tag. So I give it a class of height bg for the background. Let's save. And as you can see, both of them are the same. They both have a white background. Now let's create a CSS file. If I link my CSS file, it's called style.css. Now let's create this style.css, and here I'm going to use CSS to remove the background. But before that, let's make them a little bit nice. So first of all, I select the body. I want to display everything in the flex. I want to justify content to the center. I give it a weight of 100%. And then I select my first div, which is flex, and I want to display this one also inside the flex. I want to change the flex direction to row, and I also want to give it a background color. This color could be anything, but I use a specific one, which is BECEE8. And after that, I also give it a little bit of padding, maybe 90 pixel, and this is how it looks. After that, I'm selecting the image itself, and I give it a weight of 300 pixel, and now they look like this. Okay, let's also select my my font, my H2. I select H2 and I change the font family to Arial, maybe to make them a little bit nicer. Okay, this is how it looks. And now let's remove the background of this image. How you can do that? As you remember, we add a class of height bg to the image. We just select that class, and to remove the background, there is something inside the CSS called mix blend mode. This one. Select the mix blend mode, and from this list, you have to select multiply. So we are going to find the multiply. There it is. Select the multiply. As you can see, by selecting this one, it automatically removes the background. To make it a little bit more accurate, we also add a filter, and for this one I use a contrast, and I put value 1, and there you go. Now my image doesn't have any background. Even if I change the background, this container background, to an image, this is still the same. So let's do it. I remove the background. Instead of that, I use a background image. So let's put in a background image. I go to Google. I maybe search for wallpaper. And from here, I select the wallpaper, any which you can like. I'm going to select this one. I copy its link, and I come here, put the URL in here. Let's save. And as you can see, my images is still here. It's transparent. It's completely transparent, and that's the most easiest way you can make an image transparent. If I again remove the image and the color, it looks much better. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below. Have a great time.